Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's Jayyduty here. Let me tell y'all a story time. How I had intercourse with a homeless lady, okay? Now, it wasn't a lady, okay? She was still a little young. Don't do me, okay? I wouldn't do that, okay? But I'm about to tell y'all my deepest secrets. My deepest secrets as a man, okay? Now, in all of our lives, we all did some crazy stuff the world will judge forever. But let me tell y'all something. I'm not ashamed of the crazy stuff I've done in the past because I'm a new man and I want better in the future. And I have a woman who got her shit together and she's the perfect girl for me. So I don't care about exposing what I've done in the past because I was young and I was stupid and I was just ignorant and I didn't know anything but lust. I was lustful, okay? Y'all know how I was, okay? Whoa, pause, okay? Well, y'all know my addiction. I had a pornography addiction. I had a lustful addiction, okay? And it wasn't good for me. It wasn't good for my mental health. I had to go hit the gym. I had to go change my life around for the better. And let me tell all y'all parents, okay? Get your kids out the hood. Start your business. Do what you got to do right now to get your kids out the hood because I promise you, if they get influenced by the hood, they can F their life up. Yeah, I've seen a lot of things go wrong in the hood, and it wasn't good. It wasn't a comfortable procedure. It wasn't, okay? I don't even know if that's a word. Golly, is that even a word? But let me tell y'all something. It wasn't comfortable, okay? Because I've seen a lot of people passed off on drugs. I've seen a lot of bops on the street doing fentanyl, selling their body to other men, looking crazy with they thongs, and they just dressed in, they dressed in unprofessional, okay? And, you know, I got caught up in that type of environment, okay? And I did some things. Just know that. I did some things. Like, I did some things. Just know that, okay? I did some things. I only did it to one of them, though. Not two of them, one of them. Because afterwards, I had a homeboy who told me, like, nigga, you bopped that girl out? I was like, yeah, my nigga, I put my dick in her. But don't ever do that again. Don't you ever do that again. Don't you ever do that again. And it was my mama ex-boyfriend. He said, don't you ever do that. Nigga, he said, son, because he looked at me as a son. He said, son, don't you ever stick your dick in another mother who don't have they shit together again. Especially no bitch who bopping on the streets. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Don't ever do that again, my nigga. That is not okay. It's not okay. Keep that between me and you, but I'm keeping it between you and us. Please don't tell nobody. Please don't clip this video. Please, please. Y'all, I was immature. Bro, my girl gonna look at this and be like, babe, you had intercourse with a homeless lady? Bro, she was bad, okay? She wasn't homeless if she bad. Yeah. No, Jay, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Jay, it was still nasty because just because she looked good on the outside doesn't mean it was good on the inside. What is wrong with you? You a warrior, nigga. Don't ever do that again. But I like it though. No, the fuck you didn't. No, I did like it. No, I ain't gonna lie. I did like it. I did. She treated me so special. No, shut up. You got, matter of fact, I got a girlfriend. I can't even reminisce on that. But I'm gonna tell y'all the story time, right? Okay, I was waking up for school. Boom. A random day. Brushing my teeth. Washing my eyes. Came outside. You know, I had to walk to the bus stop because I used to take the bus. So I walked to the bus stop. It was this random lady. Hey, do you have a lighter? I swear to God, if I'm lying, I'm flying. No, I'm not flying. But if I'm lying, I'm dying. No, I'm not dying. But no, let me tell y'all something. If I'm lying, God can strike me with lightning. No, I'm not lying, though. I'm not lying. I promise you, I'm not lying. I just feel guilty about it because this is a different level of vulnerability. Like, I'm telling YouTube about how I had intercourse with a homeless lady, y'all. And I found out she was homeless like 2 weeks afterwards because then I seen her around on the streets and I was like, yo, it blew my mind. But like I said, y'all, I was walking to the bus stop, just a random ass day. Y'all know I'm always late for school. Like, usually I'm always late. Like, usually y'all go to school around like 10, 11 o'clock in the morning. You get what I'm saying? Without waking my brother up. Yeah, I used to just make him late because I already knew what was going to happen. He was not waking up for school. Okay, so, you know, was walking down the street, and, you know, this homeless lady, well, I'm gonna say lady because I didn't know she was homeless, and I'm gonna say homeless afterwards, okay? Well, this lady, she was like, do you have a lighter? And she was like miserable, I meant. And she was like miserably asking, like, do you have a lighter? She's like, yeah, my dad, he raped me. And I was like, what? What is this? You know what I'm saying? She was just talking about a bunch of traumatic things that happened to her, right? And I was like, okay. I mean, I can go get a lighter from my house because I'm not that far from my house. So I was like, okay, I can go get a lighter from my house. I mean, if you want to come, well, I guess. And, we went to my house and stuff like that. And then I grabbed the lighter, went outside. And I was so mad because the bus, it's always schedules that you would know for the bus. You get what I'm saying? Like, bruh, the bus was about to come, so I had to run down the street. I was about to run down the street. But, yeah, what she had said, it had messed up my head. And it was like, I forgot that was said. You know what I'm saying? Like, when she said, I forgot what was that. Like, I forgot what I had to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck that bus. I'll wait on the next few. Fuck you. No, let me stop. So I came out, gave her back the lighter and stuff like that. And she looked me dead ass in my eyes and said, like, you know how freaky women get, bro. When they look you in your eyes, you know they turned on. You get what I'm saying? She looked me in my eyes and said, you're sexy. I always have sex with you. Something like that. She said I was sexy, though. I swear to God, she said I was sexy. I swear to God, everything I love, bro. I put this on my dead granny. And then she was like, where are you heading to? I was like, well, I'm heading to school. And she was just looking at me. And some other stuff was said. I don't remember off the top of my dome. But, we went to the garage and, we did the thanky thing. And, we did the thanky thing. And then next thing you know, she took off her bonnet. Oh, whoa. She took off her bonnet after that. Started scratching her head. I mean, I'm just giving y'all details like that and stuff like that. And come to find out, she didn't need a lighter. Yeah. She didn't have no business with a lighter in her hand. She needed a Bible. We both needed a Bible. Girl, we ain't had no business. Girl, move. But no, I should have said that though. Yeah. Now I'm real good on self-discipline. Like, I control my lust. I learned self-discipline because I learned how lust can just fuck over your life overall. You get what I'm saying? So, fast forward, she was telling me like, yeah, like we can always have times like this. And she was like, well, I'm gonna come back today after school. When do you get off? And I was like, well, I get off at like 2:30. You can always come back and stuff like that. And comes to find out, she never came back. I don't know why she never came back, but thank God she never came back, because 2 weeks later after that, y'all, I was at a bus stop with my friend that I used to go to the gym back and forth with, right? And I seen her. And she was looking at me, dead ass in my face. I was at a bus stop. She was across the street at the bus station too. And I was looking at her. I was like, oh my gosh. All her bags was in her hand. And she didn't look very good. Like, I was like, did I hit that? No, Jay, you did not hit that. No. Bro, I had to tell somebody. I was like, bruh, I ain't gonna lie. I hit that. Like, it was my mom's ex-boyfriend, which is Antoine, okay? I'm going to say his name. It was Antoine, okay? And I seen her again after that, too. One time, me and Antoine, we just walking to the store. He seen her in a car, in her own personal car. And he asked me, because he seen how close she was. He was like, Jay, did you hit that? I was like, yeah, I ain't going to lie. Just one time, though. I never did it again one time. He was like, nigga, don't you ever hit something like that, nigga. I was like, bro, she looks so good. I don't mean she is good. She can be having so many diseases. This is where I'm like freaking out. Diseases? No. Diseases? It's like, how do you know you got a disease? He was like, no, chill. Nigga, if you had a disease, it'd be feeling like you was pissing out diamonds. Do it feel like that? I was like, no, but diseases. He calmed me down. He was like, yo, relax. Go get checked. I got checked. And ain't nothing happened, y'all. It was just a lesson learned from the story, y'all. I would never do that again. I would never put myself in that type of situation because it's disgusting. It's disgusting to even look at them as attractive. It's just, I didn't know what to say. Like, she caught me off guard. It's not like I was looking for him. It was like, my bitch came to me. You get on that? Like, she came to me. And when she was talking freaky to me, I didn't know what to say. I didn't have no morals and boundaries. I didn't have no discipline. I didn't have no priority. It was like, I don't know. I see why females be bopping out, because what you supposed to say when they come to you? What you supposed to say? Like, a lot of people, they be like, well, practice holding your seed and semen retention. Nigga, you only saying that because you can't get any in the first place. That's why you saying that. You get what I'm saying? Because if females came to you, it would be hard to say no to that temptation. It will be hard, okay? It's so hard to say no to lust. It really is, fellas. And I'm gonna tell y'all something, right? I am the most disciplined man ever. I've been with my woman 6 months without physically cheating on her, without having intercourse with another woman. I've been proud of myself, lady, because I work at a McDonald's and a woman approach me every single day. Y'all know working in a drive-thru at McDonald's, it gets hectic, especially if you sexy. Like, I'm just a sexy man. So it's like, I don't know, I get approached every time. You get on that? Like, I get approached every time. You get on that? Like, I get approached every time. You get on that? Hold on. Stop, Jay. That's not something you should glorify. You in a relationship, you got a woman, y'all been good lately, and everything is going to go out smooth. You get what I'm saying? Like, y'all, speaking about my woman, we're going to get married. Yeah, we're going to get married. Yeah. One day, me and my woman will get married. But yeah, y'all, it's just, y'all, I did mess up. I did. I ain't going to lie to y'all. I did do something that was outside of my comfort zone. Like, I was telling social media to hold their seed and practice semen retention. And then I was going out fucking, literally. And it wasn't like I intentionally did it. It just, I didn't have self-control at the time. And now I understand self-control. And now it just, I'm not doing that anymore because it's disgusting. It's nasty. And I got a woman, and my woman taught me discipline on a whole nother level. It's like, man, a lot of people are like, well, Jayyduty, how do I just practice semen retention? Get a woman. Get a woman. Like, get a woman. Jayyduty, how do I just stop giving my body to every other dude? Get a dude. That's all. Get a dude. And if you have a boyfriend and still choose to cheat on that man, then you're just a trifling little hoe. That's all it is. You're just trifling, okay? But anyways, man, that's a different type of vulnerability. I did not want to expose that part about myself, but I had to. I didn't even tell my girl that, y'all, because I felt like my girl was going to leave me because of it. And, that was trifling, y'all. I ain't going to lie. The way I carried myself back in 2024, no, I think it was like 2020. Yeah, it was 2025. I think it was going on 2026. It was 2025. No, it wasn't, because that's when I met my girl 2020. No, I ain't met my girl 2025. It was like 2024. It was like 2024 going into 2025. Or it's probably in the beginning of 2025. I don't know. It was somewhere in the spring. I don't know. Like, I can't keep track on that, man. That's not something I should glorify in the first place. But I did it. I ain't gonna lie. And that's the secret I kept to me and my friend only. And I ain't never did that again, y'all. I did it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I did it. Now, you probably like, well, Jayyduty, how did it feel? Like, how did it feel? I don't want to reminisce on it, but it was like, nigga, sex is sex. It don't feel like anything. Like, I mean, in my opinion, if you close your eyes and have sex with multiple women, it all feel the same. You get what I'm saying? That's in my opinion. Everybody feel the same, literally. You get what I'm saying? So, I don't know, y'all. It's just, that's something I did, and it's something I learned. And, that stage of my life really taught me discipline, because my mother ex-boyfriend taught me about that. He was like, listen, you gotta start carrying yourself differently as a man. You can't give everybody access to your body. Who are you? I was like, yeah, you're right. Don't ever, man, leave them shorties out on the streets alone. They go through 10 different men a day. You was lucky you ain't getting no disease. Nigga, you lucky. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, yeah, you're right. I should never done that. That was so disgusting. And I felt bad afterwards, y'all. Like, it was so disgusting. It's not okay. Like, I would never do that again. I would never do that again. And I promised myself, I said, the next woman I have, she love taking care of her. She gonna love taking care of herself. She going to take care of herself. She's going to prioritize mental health, and she's going to be the perfect woman in my eyes. You get what I'm saying? I'm not saying she should always be perfect, but I ain't gonna lie, my girl, she's perfect. I ain't gonna lie, she's perfect for me. She don't think she's perfect, but in my eyes, my girl is perfect. You get what I'm saying? And I was right about myself. I said, the next woman I have is going to be perfect, and I'm going to accept her ups and downs. And that's what I did, because my girl, she ain't out there doing what everybody else doing. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's just, my girl, I love her. I ain't gonna lie to you. She take care of herself. She oh my God, her morals and boundaries is so beautiful. The way she think is just so beautiful. Like, my girl, she's really intellectual. She just stand on morals and boundaries. Like, it's like, oh my God, like, she just stands on principles, y'all. My girl, she hold a real good value to herself. And it's like, that's why I'm with her, because she's not like everybody else. Anyways, man, I love y'all. I'm out. Peace.